Yeah, I'm a funky friend, Ladder Monkey Boy here, welcoming you back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last part, we finished up getting all of the gratitude crystals, which eventually reward us with the, I believe it's called the Tycoon Wall, which allows us to hold over 9,000 rupees, because we also have all the extra wealth. And today, well, as a result of what we did last time, we actually finished up all of the side quests, well, sort of. So obviously today we're going to be continuing with the main quest. I believe 3 parts ago we got the final of the dragons parts of the Song of the Hero, so we're going to be going back to the Thunderhead to speak with Levias and get his part, and then we can have the whole Song of the Hero, and we'll see how that helps us in the long run. But before we do that, there are a few things that I want to show off in this game that I haven't really shown off. One of them is actually a side quest that I forgot about, actually a side quest that I've never completed to its entirety since you don't really get any real reward, but I figured I'll show it off just because, as I said last time, I'm like a super completionist. Like, I literally do everything, even stuff that doesn't even give me rewards, and apart from that, I just want to do show off some stuff in Skyloft and around the sky that I just haven't shown off, or haven't shown off in its entirety, or I don't know. Basically, I'm just going to be showing off a bunch of cool stuff, and after that, we'll continue with the main quest, so I'll just cut to a bunch of stuff. Anyways, yeah, let's begin. Okay, so the first thing I want to show off is the Sheikah Stone. It's right here between the Knight of Academy and the sword place, and for some reason it was also in Eldin during the stealth section. I'm not really sure why they put it down there, but whatever. Anyways, if you talk to it, I haven't really explained what this does. I don't have any important hints for you. I'll let you see any hint you've up till now. Alright, sure. So basically what this guy does is he allows you to see hints for any parts of the game. And at this point, I don't think he has any hints for us, mainly because I think at this point in the game we've actually cleared up everything. See, look. So if you like want to check out something, so I guess I did the Ancient Cistern, and basically it will show you a video on how to do a, I guess, difficult part. So let's take the stealing the Bokoblin's key. That was that scene where you have to use the whip to take the Bokoblin's key. That might have been difficult for some people, but basically here you go. Basically shows that you need the key, and shows the Bokoblin who has the key, and shows that you can basically whip it out from them. And there are basically just a ton of videos about that. There's videos about this from everything, so if you ever get like super stuck, you can check that out. Okay, I guess I haven't cleared everything in the Skyloft, so let's see what it is. Okay, so this is like stuff at the very beginning. Look at this, saving your loft wing. So yeah, this thing is like from the very beginning. They're saving Levias, and I guess the reason that these aren't clear is because we still have unfinished business in both of these sections. But anyways, this is just sort of a cool thing in case you really get lost and you need to find out how to do something. Like here, good skydiving spot, finding arrows. I don't even know what a lot of these things are. Here's Goddess Walls, Lost Torn Colossus Beetle. So anyways, yeah, if you get really stuck and if you played this game and don't have like an internet connection to look up stuff, there you go, you can use this. I used this a ton of times my first playthrough because I got stuck in pretty much every dungeon, and it helped me a lot. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'll have to say about that. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about are the Dowsing Abilities. As I said before, after you've gotten the Nehru's Flame, after you've completed the sand chip, you get the ability to douse for just sort of standard stuff, like here's dousing for treasures, and you can douse for stuff. But as I said, there are other things you can douse for, and I've never gotten all of the Dowsing Abilities, mainly because I just never knew what the triggers were. Like, as you saw, the triggers are kind of random. Just to do a quick recap on the ones you already have, to get the treasure one, you have to talk to the scrap shop guy, and I believe not have enough treasures to upgrade anything. The Goddess Cube, you have to talk to Gorko the Goron right before you do the Fire Sanctuary. And Gratitude Crystals, you have to talk to Batrix. And these are all after you've done the sand chip. But now let's talk about the remaining ones that I don't have. So the first one is hearts, and the trigger for that is you have to be at low health. And given the fact that I have 20 hearts, this might take a while. Nothing like jumping into the lava 17 times. So I'm assuming that you have to bring your hearts low enough to the point where like the fee icon is going. I'm not really sure, but let's check it out. Your hearts have decreased quite dramatically. Jeez, it's like Navi all over again. Whatever. Unable to find more hearts. They're now available as a target. Okay, so that's the way to get the ability to douse for heart. I guess that one makes sense. When you're low on hearts, you get the ability to douse for them. And next up, let's go for the last thing. And the last thing that you can douse for are rupees. Now, the way that you get that is you basically have to talk to a specific Magma. Now, after you've by the time that you get to the end of the game, like after you've done the Elden Dragon, you've gotten that song, I believe all of the Magmas are just down here in these caves, and that's why I'm in Elden. You may have like been wondering, just because I was like going for heart, you're probably wondering what I'm doing in Elden. Anyway, this is why. Basically, I just have to find the right Magma to talk to, apparently, so let's just try them all. Alright, there we go. Found the guy who gives rupees. Like, they're all down here, so it took me a while to find the right one. And there we go, we got rupees. If you want to know exactly where this is, I'll just show it off on the map. It is the Magma that is right here. And there you go. So that's all of them, as you can see. So now we have rupees and hearts in addition to these ones. Now you may notice that these two are blank. Well, the reason for that is because this one right here is basically the thing that you put to douse right here are all of the like main quest things. So like for the longest time that would have been Zelda. Then like you had like the Kikwis or the pieces of the key or the generators or like anything that is like required for the main quest that you have to douse for, you douse for right here. Then here, anything that is a side quest that you can douse for goes right here. So all the stuff that I did last episode, so like the crystal ball or the magma, that one specific magma, or the one specific Kikwi, or any of that stuff, that all goes right here. So basically the way Nintendo did it is so that if you've already gotten all of these, you can still douse for the main quest stuff or the side quest stuff, and that therefore there are only 5 extra stuff. That way it doesn't like get like confused with the other things. Anyways, that's basically what you put in these ones. And then this is just nothing, and that's just looking around. Anyways, that is everything that you can douse for. That's really the last side quest thing that I have to do, and that's actually a side quest I've never finished. I'm pretty excited to have finally done it. Anyways, meet you at another thing I want to show off. Alright, so we're at the Bazaar now. So I was thinking, I really have barely shown off all the things you can actually do at the Bazaar. The only things I've really shown off in detail are the scrap shop where you can upgrade and stuff, and the item, I don't even remember what it's called, item shop over there. So now let's talk about some of the other things you can do. So this guy, I guess I've shown off, this is basically just like the standard shop. You can buy all of this stuff. But let's talk about the potion shop now that I actually have all of the potions available. So I got a new potion for you, air potion. Yeah, I'll just be explaining all of the potions one by one. Little fish, that's my favorite thing. Yep, alright, cool, I'll do that. So basically, there are 5 potions, as you can see. So this one is a stamina potion, also known as Fledge's steroids. I already said it increases your stamina meter. This is a heart potion, gives you more hearts. This is an air potion, which the person just described, and it basically increases the or I guess it increases the amount of time you can be underwater, which isn't really helpful at this point, since I think that this becomes available right before you can go and get the Pharaon part of the Song of the Hero, which would have been really helpful with the Tad Tones, but oh well. This is called the Revitalization Potion, which basically makes it so that it basically refills a bunch of your hearts, and it also fixes your shield, which obviously isn't useful at this point. And then this is called, I think they like Invincibility Potion, which basically increases your defense. It's sort of like the Great Fairy of Courage from Ocarina of Time, where it makes you like more, it like increases your defense. Anyway, actually, I guess I'll get one of these. Okay, and this guy is this guy you can like increase the strength of your potions using the bugs, which I think I've already shown this off. But I'm not sure if I have enough bugs to do anything, since I really don't collect bugs very often. Okay, I guess I can do it. So basically, what you do here is basically equivalent to the scrap shop, only instead of like making your potions better as a result of treasures, you make. In addition. Okay, so at the scrap shop you increase the ability of your items using treasures. Here you increase the ability of your potions using bugs. Okay, it's called a Guardian Potion, so yeah, it reduces the damage that you take. So I actually think I'll get one of these just because I think it might be kind of fun using this on like the final boss. 200 rupees, yeah, I have more than enough. I've got more rupees than I know what to do with. Also, he said I need more blessed butterflies, so I'm just gonna go and grab some. I just want to like show off that you can do stuff with potions and stuff. Okay, so I guess I can infuse it enough. I've got enough blessed butterflies. I really wish that they had like made it more clear that you can't do it. I mean, with the scrap shop, it like is like completely like grayed out when you don't have enough of a treasure, but this one it's sort of harder to see, so I just thought I had been able to do it. Like as I said, this is something that I really don't do very often. I don't really use potion mainly because I already have I always have so many hearts, and I also really don't collect very many bugs, so I don't really do this at all. But I really wanted to show off that you can do this to potions, and may as well see if I can do it again. Okay, so I don't have enough Elden Rollers. Well, I guess they are grayed out. It's just not as much grayed out. Like, the other one would have been completely gray. Okay, I can't do that again. Can I do it with this thing? Nope. Alright. Oh, well, no big deal. I did it with one. Good enough. So that's the potion shop. And the other thing that I haven't shown off yet is the fortune teller, who apparently can tell my fortune at a very good price since I gave her a new crystal ball. You're that young man from before. I've been able to return to the life of gazing into the future. You keep telling yourself that. I'll even cut your deal at just half price. Okay, oh, I thought it was free, but oh well. So, can I begin to peer into your future? It'll be only 5 rupees. Okay, so I guess it was originally 10. Well, this is actually really cheap. What information do you seek? So, basically, you can choose where to next, or treasure. Where to next is, I already know, so let's just try treasure and see what happens. You wish to see gains the see treasure. I know little about treasures. Oh, that's really helpful. You can give it a shot. Then this happens. Okay, that is probably a fake cheap trick or something, but I don't really know. I mean, to be fair, I did get this from the Earth Temple, so it's probably cool. A lowering forest, sandy dunes, a blazing mountain. These are sources of treasures. Okay, so they're just like the 3 areas. Alright, let's do monsters, actually. That's probably the most interesting one. I see when you see the monster, you often find one of these. Monster claw, ornamental skull, jelly blubber, monster horn. Alright, that flutter and flap, so that's keys, ornamental skulls from human-looking monsters. Alright, that's bokoblin, jelly blobs come from soft-looking monsters. Alright, choose, and monster horns comes from the monsters who carry them. Clean them for yourself by using a sort of tool. I still haven't shown off that you can use the whip. Oh well. Evil crystals that cast spells. Okay, that's like dark enemies. Golden skulls will be found in an ornamental skull. So there are all of... Okay, still going. Amber relics found in every region I see. The dusk relics can only be found during some kind of trial. Okay. Goddess Plume is the rarest of all. You find yourself the luckiest man alive. Well, I've found a ton of them, so honestly, I don't consider myself that lucky. Anyways, you can... I guess that explains how to get all the treasures. Something I realized I never showed off is, bokoblins who have a horn, you can use the whip and steal it from them. But honestly, it's too late to do that. We might still... I'll probably still be encountering some before the end of the game, so I'll try and remember to do that. Anyway, that's what the fortune teller can do, and I believe that is everything at the bazaar that I haven't shown off, so that's pretty cool. Actually, that's not true. I forgot to show off what this person does, so let's talk to her. Actually, I have no clue what this person does. I don't think I've ever actually talked to this person before, but I figured I should. Okay, and that's why I've never talked to her, because you literally can't do anything. I thought that was like sort of like a restaurant, but I guess it isn't. I will say that Batrix is now over here. That's kind of cool. Let's see what he has to say. Good day, I cannot thank you enough. Oh, thanks, don't worry. What would it be like to casually stroll through the bazaar, and here I am. You're not really strolling, more of just sort of standing in one place. Nobody's screaming in horror. Alright, you know what, good job. I'm proud of you. Alright, so all the things that I've shown off so far are, you know, gameplay elements that don't necessarily yield rewards, but just sort of gameplay stuff. But the next thing is just purely an Easter egg. So if you come over here and you look somewhere around there, you can see there's actually a claw shot target. So what's on the other side? Well, let's go and find out. So you can actually claw shot over here, and then from here you can like come onto this ledge and you can like walk the ledge if you want. But if you come over here, you can see that there's some interesting stuff. Basically, there are a ton of those little like cat guys. If you like look around, I'm not sure if you can like see. It might help if I like cut some of the flowers. But they're basically like a ton of the cat guys over here. I guess like there are a bunch of them like out in the middle of the night, and you might be wondering like where are they in the day. Anyway, here they all are. They're just sort of out here. Like you can see how many there are. Like there are 3 here plus 4. Like can I like lure them like all out so I can like actually see how many there are? So you look at them, there's like I think 5 or so. Anyways, that's all that there is back here. I really wish that like Nintendo had put a heart piece or something else out here just so it would be even cooler. I don't really know. Like probably a heart piece would be the best bet. Or actually no, the best thing that they could do would be put a single gratitude crystal back here. But they didn't. It's just an Easter egg, but a pretty cool Easter egg nonetheless. And for the next thing, you have to make it nighttime, and during the night you can see that Batrix is now out here on the bridge. So I guess he hasn't spent any more time in his house. Anyways, if he says, "Good evening, I thought I'd take a refreshing stroll around town. To my surprise, not a monster to be seen. You don't presume this has something to do with me becoming human, do you?" I don't know. I really do not know how this world works. Goodness, I guess you are right. There's no denying that when I was a demon, I may have radiated a fiendish power into my surroundings. Now that I'm human, it seems that most unpleasant aura has completely faded like an odious aroma in the wind, and goodness, I couldn't be more elated. Now I can finally live in peace, all thanks to you. So basically what he says is, if you notice, there are no monsters in Skyloft anymore. I mean, there weren't really that many to begin with, but at nighttime, there was the occasional Keeser, the occasional Chew, and also the little cat things would be evil, but now they're not. Now they're just sort of playful. And that's basically because once you've finished the Batrix side quest, all of the monsters disappear, which he sort of explained why that is, so I guess that's the best explanation. But it is pretty cool seeing that all the enemies are gone, and a pretty cool side effect of finishing that side quest. And time for the final thing that I want to show off. Full store. There's actually one other thing that I want to show off, but apparently it still isn't available, so I guess I'll be doing that next episode. Anyways, if you come back down after, I believe you have to do this after you've gotten both Farron's part and Lineru's part of the Song of the Hero, you can see that Groose is now out here with the Groosinator, and you can talk to him, and it'll be like, "Yo, the machine of mine can sling you all over the land if you're interested in a little birdless flight." Well, that's interesting. Man of my skill at the controls, I can guarantee that I won't chuck you anywhere boring. If you land somewhere you don't know, well, maybe it's a great time to look around and explore the place. So where will you be flying to today? So basically, what this is Groose can actually, using the Groose, it can actually send you to different places in the area. And basically, all the places that he sends you are he basically will send you to any of the mini games that you've already done. So first I checked the surface. So the 3 mini games on the surface, so it's Rickety Coaster, which is that one back in the shipyard. Then there's Lightning Round, which is the boss one, and then Thrill Digger, which is that one, that like gambling one where you have to dig up the rupees that I did a long time ago. And if you do Nevermind, if you ever want to travel fun, I would just want to show off. Well, I want to go back to the sky because that's where I have to go next. So then if we choose the sky, we can go to all the mini games in the sky. So skydiving is what's it called? The Fun Island, which I definitely don't want to go to. Then bug hunting, which is the Bug Island. And then if you do something else fun you're looking for, and anything fun in particular, then we have shooting, which is Pumpkin Pull, and then cutting, which is Bamboo Island. So basically, you can shoot 20 of them. Let's just do shooting, because let's just go back to Skyloft. And then basically something like this happens. So you can do this with any of the places, and basically Groose will transport you to a certain location. Basically just transport you, and then pull the trigger, and there you go. And when all the dust settles, and the loading screen fishes, and you come back here. Pretty awesome. Now I just want to say, from like trying to look at this from a realistic standpoint, that is a ridiculously amazing thing that Groose can do. Because I mean, first of all, like how far away is he? I mean, he's got to be like, given that we're in the sky and he's on the ground, we're talking at least like, I don't know, 10,000 feet down. And the fact that he has both the power, like the force that needed to throw Link this far, and the like precision that he got it this close to the place that he wants to go, is ridiculous. Like if you think about this like physically, if he was like off by like 1 degree or half a degree, we could be, or like was like 1 Newton of force too much, we could be like in a completely different location. But the fact that Groose can get it right every time is pretty awesome. Anyways, that's just something, that's like the last thing I want to show off. Like I said, there's one other thing that I still want to show off, but I can't do it now. It'll be available when this episode is done, so I'll do it at the beginning of the next episode. Anyways, let's finally actually continue with the main quest. I've been postponing it for long enough. I've been recording for 53-ish minutes by now, just trying to get all the stuff that I say I want to. I'm not sure how long the video is at this point, but anyways, I feel like I've been stalling the advent of the main quest for too long. So now let's finally go and see Levi, see how he's doing, and show him our final pieces of the Song of the Hero.